everybody, welcome back to another live stream. So, you join me here. We are here finally, very luckily, for the Spectrum rocket launch. Or the actual company is ISAR, I want to say. But this live stream they are providing us is from NSF. So NASA Spaceflight are basically doing all the broadcast stuff. It's going to be super awesome. And I've just noticed that once again it is not picking up. Right. I have a thing that should pick up Google Chrome. Oh, okay, I know why. Okay. Right. So basically at the moment they're just replaying this one single video. There's no broadcast at the moment. So, if I did this. Right, that is on. Cool. Right, so I'm going to mute that quickly. So, now basically, this is the rocket here. So, it's kind of basically an Electron rocket. It's that sort of comparable size. Yeah, I mean, look at it. It looks super awesome. So, for anyone that's watching and you're in the UK, Happy Mother's Day. It is Mother's Day. I hope you all didn't miss your extra hour of sleep that you lost this morning, because it is now springtime. The spring has come. The clocks have sprung forward an hour. So yes, we lost an hour of sleep, and I feel so tired. I don't know why. I actually got quite a lot of sleep last night. So let's actually have a look and see how much sleep I had. Oh, okay. Apparently I had 4 hours 56. Okay. Maybe I didn't get enough sleep. But we are here. The sun is shining outside, guys. It is beautiful in the UK. And right now, in Norway, where this rocket is located and launching from, let's go over to their website. Let's see what's going on. Oh no, that's dead. Right, okay. This is what I wanted. Let's see what's happening. Are you sure you want to leave YouTube? Yes, I want to leave YouTube. Right. So this is the rocket here. Look at that. It does look very, very cool. So they are GM. Sorry guys, I'm going to be yawning a little bit. But, yeah, so this is GM plus 2. So this is 2 hours ahead of UTC. Yeah, it's going to be... So this is an hour ago. Broadcast will start at 20 minutes. 20 minutes to launch. Okay. That is... So it's 10:10, yeah, 10:10 UTC. And I've got to remember we are GM plus 1. GMT even. Greenwich Mean Time plus 1. It's going to start confusing me now, because all the rockets are going to be like different times and stuff. I'm just going to quickly go in and quickly check my microphone's not... there you go. Right, there we go. That's better. I was wondering why my thing wasn't going. So, I think what we're going to do, we're going to turn down the volume of that. There we go. So, we're going to have their music going in the background. which I think is everyday astronaut. I think. I'm not quite sure. I don't know whether to go on the NSF one or to go on their own one. I mean, it's the same. It's literally the same. It's just going to keep going around. Actually, I wanted to find out some more about this rocket because I've kind of been dancing with trying to do this, and it's going to be going off during when I'm at work. Then it wasn't. So look how cool that launch pad looks. That looks so cool. Right. So this is their official second attempt at launch. Last one was the S word due to weather restrictions. I have to say, like, Norway is not a... there is a press kit. Ooh, nice. Let's have a look at this. Wow. Right. I love how they've named it Going Full Spectrum. That is, like, legit wicked. Well, I'm going to turn it down for me because it's blasting me in the ears. Wow. So this is actually the first first European launch in like a while, I think. So they've poured more than 400 million euros into funding this. Oh, here we go, guys. And we have the NSF intro. I actually miss watching NSF because when I first started streaming, I would just like piggyback off them, and then I eventually then went straight to like SpaceX or like whoever was actually hosting it. But I do have something to do actually. Down. Here we go, guys. Oh man, look at that. I mean, what a cool area for a rocket, honestly. Yeah. ISAR Aerospace.
Norway for the first flight of ISAR Aerospace Spectrum rocket. The mission, named Going Full Spectrum, is currently in the final stages before flight. Mission control has polled go, and the rocket is fully fueled.
Jeez.
I'm Adrian Bile, host for this.
Oh my god, look at the flame.
I'm joined by Juliana from ISAR Aerospace.
What the hell do you call it?
Inside throughout the broadcast. Good to have you here, Juliana.
It's great to be here.
And let me, of course, start with the obvious first question. What is ISAR Aerospace and what is your mission all about?
ISAR Aerospace was founded in 2018. We are the first fully privately funded company in Europe to launch an orbital launch vehicle. Our mission is to open space for future generations. Why is that important? Just imagine life without GPS or fast communications or internet connections, live weather forecasts. With better data from satellites, we can predict floods or storms or wildfires better and even save lives and habitats. So our vision is actually to offer independent, reliable,
see, I like this NSF
launch capabilities
actually,
to a wide range of
like,
customers.
this wouldn't have been broadcasted
by scaling
if NSF hadn't of, you know, said, can we do this? Or ISAR actually spoke out to them. You know,
I have been with the company basically from the beginning. I have been part of I have worked on different parts of the development of our spectrum.
So you can tell it's
but as of late, I have been a mission manager,
a very new production because look, they're talking to each other.
Teams to ensure that all systems are aligned, all interfaces work together, and our mission can be a success.
And let's talk about that mission that is happening today. What is this mission all about, and what would be success for ISAR Aerospace today?
I think success is a very broad word to use, I would say. Some people might think that a successful rocket launch only means that we will make it to orbit, but that is not actually the case for us.
Oh, are
on
they
this
going?
mission today, being on the pad right in front of me, behind us, sorry, is already a huge success for us. And
Aw.
especially in today's geopolitical climate, I think this is about much more than just a rocket launch. This is our first test flight,
Ah.
and we will try to gain as much
You can
data.
tell
and
she's very
experience from this
nervous.
First test flight.
Very
this is
nervous.
Our last integrated test of our.
I remember them days when I was nervous.
And let's
Also,
talk
I'm
about that data
covered
a
in
bit more. Why
dog
is that data
fluff.
so important for ISAR Aerospace going forward?
We follow an iterative approach at ISAR Aerospace, which is also called rapid prototyping,
Yeah.
where we test early on in our development in order to be faster in improving and then iterating the design. So we design a component, we then build it, we then test it. From that test we gain a lot of data, we analyze it, we learn, we then iterate the design and then improve our designs for the next iteration or the next test. And this is what we're doing here today. So we're really trying to gather as much data as we can. We will try to test every system of this rocket so that we will know for the next iteration of the rocket that we can improve it. And actually our strength is not only building one rocket that you can see behind us, but actually the serial production of rockets. So production rocket 2 and 3 are already in production right now.
That's cool.
That's amazing.
So they've
Me,
actually
also
got a
I've
few
been
being
with
made.
the company since the beginning. How are you feeling today on such a day?
It's definitely a broad mixture of feelings. I'm nervous, I'm excited, but most of all, I'm extremely proud. I'm proud to be part of this team, proud to see what we've accomplished over the last 7 years. It's really an incredible feeling.
Is this
Oh.
the best survival game ever made?
Bloody adverts, NSF. Really?
Have to launch here.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay,
the mission is
NSF have
called
lost me
Going
now.
Full Spectrum. We have not only built this launch vehicle, but we have really built the full spectrum behind it.
We're going to their one.
Have to launch. Do you mind giving us a bit more about this path to launch here?
Yeah, I mean, the mission is called
Oh.
Going Full Spectrum. We have not only built this launch vehicle, but we have really built the full spectrum behind it. We have built all of the production capabilities, the
Damn.
testing capabilities, as well as the launch side. That
So
we
this
can
is
see.
engine chill right
Going
now.
full spectrum for us means giving everything. We have an hard-working team that is entirely committed to making the spectrum.
I just
fly.
realised I didn't put my
Let's
countdown
talk
on.
about Spectrum a bit. Your beautiful rocket here. Do you mind sharing a bit of more insight about Spectrum?
Sure. Spectrum is a two-stage orbital launch vehicle,
Right, we'll get rid of that
which
for a
is
moment.
completely manufactured and designed in-house. We have a payload capability of 1,000 kilograms to low Earth orbits and 700 kilograms to sun-synchronous orbits. What is special about Spectrum, I would say, is the use of propellants, which is very unique in this industry.
Is it
We're
methane?
actually using liquid oxygen and liquid propane.
Oh, wow.
Also, an interesting
Liquid
fact about
propane.
Spectrum, we are using linerless carbon fiber tanks for our primary structures.
Wow.
Do you have any other things that make Spectrum so unique and so perfectly fitting for the missions you designed it for?
Yes, also we use a lot of, how do you say, state-of-the-art materials. So, for example, all of our engines are more than 80% of our engines are 3D printed.
Oh,
so
wow.
we can
3D printed
really,
engines?
be
That's
super
pretty cool.
flexible as well, also in the design of our components.
That's pretty cool.
Let's talk a bit about where we are here today. Of course, we are sitting in, well, a beautiful landscape here. Let's talk about why did you choose Andoya as a launch site for Spectrum?
I don't know if all of our viewers know, but Andoya Spaceport is the Norwegian spaceport at the island of Andoya. It is located at 69 degrees north. We are super far high north here, which means that we are perfectly located to reach sun-synchronous and polar orbits. And we have the advantage here that we can fly directly over open ocean, so we don't have any civilian overflight. And we've chosen also this launch site because our partner here on the island, Andoya Space, they have had experience already with launching suborbital rockets.
No, that's
Absolutely.
Andorra,
Let's
Spain.
talk quickly about the testing that Spectrum so far has conducted here. What were the testing steps that got Spectrum on the pad?
As I mentioned earlier,
I'm trying to find it, guys.
Following the rapid prototyping approach, so we really have basically tested each and every component on the rocket already. We start by testing one component by itself, and then once we have understood it, once we've iterated, once we have perfected the component, we basically integrated all the components together. So we started out with super early propulsion testing, and then integrated it stage after stage into the fully integrated engine hot fire testing, for example.
Oh dang, I found it. Okay.
And just a few weeks ago, actually, we have concluded our final test before.
So that is where it is, guys.
Test flight, which was
so you're going to be going straight up this way.
Integrated 9-engine hot fire.
Look how north it actually is.
Wonderful.
Hey, here's the UK. Here's me down south of the UK.
Talking us through the final steps here. What
and look at that.
Do in the final few minutes here before.
That is crazy.
We have started already cooling down the engines. We call that conditioning. So we try, because we use liquid oxygen and liquid propane, which are cryogenic fluids.
So this was 2022.
Reduce the temperature of the engines so that there will not be any temperature gradients once the fluids run through.
That is
this process will
super
started,
cool.
and then we will start the auto sequence soon, from which point onwards basically all systems are go, and we are hopefully seeing our
mate, that looks gorgeous.
Quickly ask another question about the auto sequence. Can you quickly describe to me what is exactly an auto sequence?
Auto sequence.
So I'm guessing they must have
from this point onwards, we don't necessarily have control. Of course, we can still abort, but we don't really interfere with what is happening at the launch.
So I'm guessing this is probably like a roadblock area.
Live updates on what is happening, and basically will fulfill its first flight.
With just 5 minutes and 30 seconds to go here, I want to give you here a final opportunity.
So I reckon they're probably.
Before I let you go, step outside and watch Spectrum fly.
I want to direct these words directly to our Spectrum on the pad. We are all here rooting for you. Good
there you
luck,
go. So they're here.
We really just want to see you fly.
And with that, I want to, again, give you the chance to step outside and see Spectrum fly. Thanks for being on the broadcast today. We might hear from you later.
Thank you, Adrian.
And with that, we will also...
See, Adrian has become like such a natural at this.
Listen in a bit into the amazing pad sounds before Spectrum will fly in potentially 5 minutes from now.
Jeez. I hope everything, I hope they get it. I know it's like, it's one of them things, you know, typically on the first flight, not many people get what they want. But, like they said, they are taking the approach of kind of very much like a SpaceX and Rocket Lab sort of approach. Just get into this and get into T0 is what they want. They just want to know that all their systems work. The rocket then is ready to go. You know, if it magically goes and it gets into orbit and everything, look at that. That is so freaking cool. Honestly, that's got to be a drone. That's a drone, I think. That is a live drone, I believe. That is mental. Wow. Okay, I'm kind of glad I woke up in time for this. Wow. That is very, very cool. Very, very, very cool. Right, 3 minutes and 10 seconds to go. I like the sideways camera. That actually kind of adds a bit of excitement. Man. Look at the dot. What are the dots? That's obviously where things are held inside. It's kind of like the rivet marks on the outside. And they said the engines are 3D printed. That is actually pretty darn cool. Mate, that is going to be such a cool look for a launch. So it will be heading out this way. That it'll go up and it'll head that way. that is pretty darn cool. That is honestly, I think this has to take the biscuit for the best launch pad I've ever seen. Like that, the views from that would be amazing. Imagine if SpaceX, you know, had a launch pad somewhere over here.
Yeah, under 2 minutes here, and Spectrum is being conditioned for flight. Just 2 minutes to go here on the T-minus clock before Spectrum might launch for the first time.
Alright, I'm going to turn off text-to-speech, wherever the hell it is. Text-to-speech, there we go, done. I'm just going to... Alright, here we go. So we are just coming up to 1 minute. It's looking rather nice. You actually see where the sun is hitting the side of the rocket and actually melting the ice that's forming.
60 seconds to go.
Look
here.
at all
Spectrum
that
is
pipe
still
work.
counting down to its maiden flight in under a minute from now.
Jeez. This looks so freaking... Look at the design of that building. They've designed the whole thing so cool. Alright, here we go. T-30. Damn, I'm actually super nervous for this. This is a maiden flight of a rocket in Norway. So there's about a 15-second delay. That's not bad. Oh, water deluge. Here we go, guys. Oh. We have ignition.
Engine ignition.
And liftoff. Oh
And
my
we have liftoff
God.
of Spectrum.
Jesus Christ, look at it. Oh my God, did you see the damage to the pads?
The vehicle has cleared the tower and is now starting the pitch.
Oh, there's... I was going to say, it's tilting quite a bit. Oh no, oh no, oh no, 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 no! No! Flaming end is not meant to be pointing upwards! No, they're going to cut away. Oh, man. Oh! That was a big bang. That was a rather big bang. Oh, look at the shockwave hit the camera. Oh my God, it was going like that. It was rocking back and forth. It was trying to save itself. But hey, that they were happy. They are happy to get that far. Oh my Christ. I mean, it took off. That is the good thing. It took off. There's going to be a lot of damage to that pad, I reckon. And I think some of the rocket will be in the water, I think. Oh my God. Oh, look behind him. Jesus
Remember,
Christ.
we're here for today,
Yeah.
and what today's outcome was. The first ever test flight
Yeah.
of Spectrum. A launch vehicle, ISAR Aerospace, has been designed,
Oh.
developed, and built almost entirely in-house in less than 7 years.
Yeah.
Today was the first integrated test of all systems. Many hundred thousand
Wow.
of components were working together for the first time. And this is also how we should approach the outcome.
It looked like
A test that
the
resulted in tons of data that we use to now
gimbling was
evaluate
overreactive. It was overreactive. It was almost like it was too sensitive, but it couldn't keep up with it.
This broadcast from Mendoya, Norway, on ISAR Aerospace official news channels, on their
Fucking,
website,
do you know what? Well done, guys. That's
able to
actually
read about the
wicked.
results of today's test. Thank you for watching.
Oh my Christ. Do you know what? You've got to give them credit for that. I mean, the amount of damage. Did you see the amount of damage to the pad? Right, let's see. Where is it? Let's have a little replay of that. So, here we go. So, oh, this is... So there was the water deluge. I was like, oh, there's a lot of pads, like pipes. So look at that. So that was wicked. Look at the ice. That's all ice. And then look at this. This is actually like insulation. There. That, I think that was just all insulation by the looks of it. I didn't even notice the engines. So you can see right there. You see it wiggle. It wiggles. So it looked like it was overreactive there. So honestly, look, and then there it goes. I mean, all engines running while it's going upside down. I'm kind of unhappy they didn't show it hitting the ground, but I understand that they probably want to, you know, give ISAR a bit of, you know, a bit of time to sort of watch what they've done. But look at how much comes up. So that's ice. That's all ice. And then the bigger, darker bits has got to be insulation. Look at the damage on the pad. But you see it. It's going up straight. It's absolutely fine. And then you see it. It's got a little wiggle. And then that little wiggle gets worse. It's kind of like if you've ever been on a skateboard or a scooter and you're going really fast and you just get that tail and you can't control it. But that is... I'm going to turn that down a little bit because it's doing me head in. Oh, that... Do you know what? That was going to be such a good launch. Honestly, if... It seems so good. They went through the countdown. They hit T0. They launched. That is great. That is really, really good for them. Look at that. They didn't know what their payload was. So look, there is some pipes, I think, that have been blown apart. But you notice it. You see the little wiggle. I really want to see that pipe down, the launch pad down. So here. Oh my god, look at that. So that is all fire. That is pure, just pure engine fire coming down. So they've got these, like, the blue pipe is a water pipe. So that's got to be the deluge. So it looks like the deluge is actually... Look at the water being whipped around the actual spout. So the communication leads are definitely something that needs... is a one-time use. I mean, the strongback held up. You can see, like, all these bits flying in the background. I'm reckoning that's probably insulation for, like, the strongback. Oh my god. So they were watching from just over here. Just over here they were watching from. That is... Look, you can see there's a bent cable tray just under here. Or is that bent on purpose? That might actually be bent on purpose. I don't know. It doesn't look like it should be bent, but... Oh my... Can I slow this down at all? I don't... Oh, I think I can. Right, I want to see where the first... We're going to mute that because that's going to be absolutely awful. So, you see it taking off. It is going straight. I wish I could zoom. I know I can zoom for you guys. So it looks like it's going straight. Yeah, it looks like it's going straight up. And then there must have been like a gust of wind. It looks like it gets blown that way towards the cliff. And then the engines just overreact. So possibly the engine gimbal settings were a bit too... God, look at that. It's like... That's probably full tilt deflection to compensate. And then once you're in that, normally what you would do is you would lock the gimbaling, so then it doesn't, it doesn't keep going. It's like if you watch like a car going down the motorway and you see it with a trailer, and sometimes people load it really badly, all the weight to the back. And look at that though, they've got engines running while sideways. That. What the heck is that? Oh, it's actually getting a bit windy, I think, outside for me. But that was kind of crazy, to be fair. Like, the fact that they got the T0 and they went so smoothly. I mean, look at that. Look at the insulation coming off. That's fine. That's kind of, they're not going... Oh, there was actually a large chunk that come off there. Did you see that, guys? Something actually come off that. Yes, I know. I'm going to go... Scooch to 1 second. Right. Something actually falls off. And it looked white and metal. Right, was there a... Right. So there shouldn't be anything falling off here. Looks all good. There's no outer ring, is there? On the engine? No. So, we are going to try and slow it down even more. Can we? Oh, okay. 25 is the slowest we can get. Oh, okay. I think that come off that. I think that come off the strong back. Wow! Just look at how much that took. But yeah, it looks like it took off and it was going quite straight. And then you see, it's sort of... Let me put my mice there. Where is it? There. It looks like it gets hit by a bit of wind. And then it just... That's it. The engine just overcompensates. And then there you go. Look, it's just... That's it. Once you start going, that is it. You're pushing from the bottom. It's like trying to hold a broom or something from underneath. And just, you go like that. It's a very difficult thing to get right. And, there have been many rockets that have blown up from this exact thing. It's quite a hard thing to sort of compensate. You have to really put like some dampers in your filters and stuff like that, really to get it to realise, actually I shouldn't overcompensate. If I'm gonna overcompensate, just don't do it. just lock the gimbal and just FTS. Like, at this stage it probably should have blown up. An FTS button should have been pressed. But, I mean, it's a shame we didn't get to actually see it smashing the ground. Do you know what? As a Mother's Day present, that was a bloody good firework show. I'm going to send that to my mum now and say, I've personally got you a fireworks show. You don't get to see it. You get to see the smoke cloud afterwards. Right, guys. Well, unfortunately, that is going to be the end of the stream. Have a lovely Mother's Day. Mother's Day? Mother's Day. Have a lovely Mother's Day. It is bright and sunny here in the UK. I'm now going to... It's 11:45 in the afternoon. Or coming up to 11:45. It's 11:45 in the morning. No, morning, evening. Well, I don't know. This time stuff confuses me. But thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, join the members area, all that. Oh, I've just realised I moved my scrolling text up there. Part-time YouTuber here. Okay, guys, thank you very, very much for watching. I'm Lee. Fly safe, land safer. See you guys later. Bye.